All right, on the front straightaway now. These are your rookies firing up. Junior 1, you need to be on the grid. You're on deck. Junior 2, you should be over there behind those Junior 1s. On the track now. Getting ready to start this second half of the season here at the Bullring. Starting on that pole, that's Joseph Baldwin. Outside, Elijah Sykes in the number 8. We've got Abel Overly in the 69. Braden Britt in the number 2. And bringing up the rear there, that's Braden Humphrey in the 31. We've got 5 rookies out here tonight getting ready to take this green flag. Flagman Scotty looks him over. He's throwing the green, and we are racing. Down in the turn 1, Baldwin's going to take the early lead. Sykes is going to follow. Britt's right behind him. Overly and Humphreys getting stretched out down the back straightaway. Down in the turn 3, Sykes looks to the inside. Baldwin keeps that outside line, and he's going to be the leader of the first lap. Down in the 3 and 4, Baldwin always smooth, sliding around there, and he's going to lead the second lap here. Sykes is still right behind him. Junior 1, you need to be on the grid. Junior 1, you're on deck. Baldwin slides it up high. Sykes closes in down the back straightaway. Not enough. Baldwin pulls it back down. They're going to be halfway home this time by. This is a 6-lap heat race for your rookie division here at Marion County Speedway. Baldwin wiggles a little again. Sykes slides up there, checks up, and Baldwin's going to hold that lead down the back. They're going to be looking at 2 laps to go next time by here. We've got a battle for the lead. We've got a battle for third as well. Overly to the outside of Britt. Down through the corner. Overly and Britt running side by side back there through the corner. Your leaders get by the lap car to Humphrey. It's a Sykes all the way to the bottom. Baldwin all the way to the outside. There's 1 lap to go. Rookies are on the track. Junior 1, you need to be over there. You're about to come out, them Junior 1s. Down the back straightaway, Sykes closes all the way in. But down through 3 and 4. Let's see if Sykes has the last move. He's going to follow him. Look to the inside. Down the front straightaway, side by side. It's Baldwin with the win. Sykes for second. And the race for third looks like it's going to go to Abel Overly. Braden Humphreys with the 4th place. Well, actually, I think he was a lap down, so Braden Britt is going to bring home in 4th. Had a little trouble back there on the back. We are sure he's going to get it corrected for the feature. Junior 1 is up next. Junior 1, you're up next. Junior 2, bring them to the grid, and Junior 3, you'll be right behind them. Junior 1s are coming out next. These will be your kids that are 8 to 10 years old on a green restrictor plate. All right, our heat race for the Junior 1 division on the track now. We flagman went AWOL. We're gonna let him go around one more time while we switch flagman. Looks like we got Parker Haley out there on the inside pole. Outside pole, Ashton Garrett. And inside second row, that's Taylor Jones. Here they come around. They're scattered out, taking that green. Down the back straightaway, Parker Haley's your leader. Taylor Jones second. Ashton Garrett got that shiny new paint job on there. That number 57 looking sharp tonight. Junior 2, you should be on the grid. You're on deck in the Junior 2s. Looks like Garrett got around down there in turn 1. Gonna keep them going here. Jones swinging it out wide, trying to catch up to Haley there. She's driving the wheels off that thing, trying to catch Parker. Junior 2. You'll be up in a couple laps here. Junior 3, you should be over there getting ready to go behind them. Junior 2 and Junior 3 on deck. Parker Haley still your leader. Taylor Jones second. Garrett's trying to make up some time here. 2 laps to go in this Junior 1 heat race here at the Bullring. Flagman's going to show him the white flag this time by. Haley's got a little bit of a lead now. Jones is still in pursuit. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Parker Haley sets it up, and he'll be looking at the checkered flag, and your winner of the Junior 1 heat race is going to be Parker Haley. Taylor Jones is going to be second, and Ashton Garrett, he's going to bring it home in third. Junior 2 is up next. If you haven't visited the concession stand, it's over there beside the parts trailer on the outside of turn 1. All kinds of food cooking over there, cold drinks, those gray tents. You'll find everything you need for food and drinks over there. Also, you'll see the back door of the parts trailer let down there, right there facing the grid. That is the TZ Motorsports parts trailer. All your parts need TZ Motorsports. Located right here in Marion County. Junior 2 will be coming out next. These are going to be your 10 to 12-year-olds. They're on a purple restrictor plate. Basically run the same motors as the adults, pretty close. We still have them on a shoe clutch out here at Marion County Speedway and a small pipe. Trying to keep the cost down for the racers as much as we can. They are ready to get this show underway here. Aiden Sykes leads Randy Smith down into turn 1. Zach Zachary sliding it out high. And we got CJ Nelson to the inside going into 3. He's going to take that second position. Looks like Zachary's going to try to go with him. We've got 2 heat races in Junior 2 tonight. Got 10 of them out here. One of our more popular classes. If you want to get your kids into racing, you can contact TZ Motorsports. They'll tell you all about how to get a kart out here and get it going. And right now, Aiden Sykes looking good out there in the lead. CJ Nelson has always been pretty good at reeling in a leader, though. He's got Zachary right there on his tail. Zachary looks to the inside of Nelson, gives him a little tap right there, lets him know he's there. Nelson looks back over his shoulder and says, nope, not this time. Aiden Sykes continuing to lead. Two laps to go. Aiden Sykes stretches that lead out a little bit. CJ Nelson still riding second. Zachary's going to look all the way to the inside. He's going to try to make the move this time by, coming for the white flag. And Zachary takes second. Haley's going to move up into third. CJ Nelson falls to fourth. Haley gets on the back bumper of Zachary a little bit. He's going to look to the inside down the back straightaway. I don't think either one of them are going to lift going into three. Up the track they go. Sykes is going to be your winner. Haley's going to ride second, Zachary third, Nelson fourth, and Smith fifth. Okay, the number 9 is actually supposed to be in the second heat. The number 9 was supposed to be in the second heat, so he was not scored there. If you're with the number 9 down there, Haley, turn him around. He's supposed to be in the second heat. Turn the number 9 around. He's supposed to be in the second heat. The number 9 was supposed to be in the second heat. Y'all to turn him around. He wasn't scored in that one. All right, now he's out for the correct heat race. It was supposed to be 4 and 4. Thought we had 10, we only had 8. All right, the 9 is supposed to be on the pole of this heat race. Somehow he fell in on the back of the other one there. We'll get our track officials out there, get them all lined up correctly. Junior 3, you should be on the grid. Junior 3, you're on deck. First call, Predator 400. You'll be behind the Junior 3. Predator 400, you'll be behind the Junior 3. All right, we'll get them all lined up here. That'll be Haley on the inside pole, Arbogast on the outside pole. Hayden Starks will be inside second row, and Hannah Smith, the winner of her class in the Rumble at the Ring a couple weeks ago there, she'll be starting outside second row. They are very anxious to get this one underway. Haley's going to go to the early lead. Arbogast will get there into second, Smith into third. Arbogast slides up. Smith is going to go by on the back straightaway. As they run down into turn 3, Haley will be your leader. Now Arbogast to the back bumper of Smith. Gives a little tap, moves her up the track. They're going to be side by side down the front straightaway, down into turn 1. Nobody's lifting. They're not wanting to give that position up. But this time it's going to be Arbogast off of 2. Junior 3, you should be on the grid. Junior 3 on the grid and Predator 400 behind them. Junior 3 and Predator 400. Arbogast to the inside of Haley. He's going to make the move and take the lead. Can Hannah Smith come with him? She's going to pull up beside him on the back straightaway and take the second position. Haley stays right in there, going to try to get back. Falls into third. Halfway home this time by. Now Smith is back to the inside corner of Arbogast. She's looking for the lead on the back straightaway. She's going to pull up beside him. And Hannah Smith's going to take the lead going into 3. They're going to, well, I thought they were going to crisscross. Yeah. Now they've crisscrossed. And down the front straightaway with 2 laps to go. Smith to the outside, Arbogast to the inside, rubbing doors down the back straightaway, and Arbogast goes back to the lead. Arbogast slides it high. Hannah Smith's going to look to the inside. He pulls it back down, looking at the white flag. Down into turn one. Smith takes the inside line this time. Arbogast slides up, and Hannah Smith goes to the lead on the back straightaway. Last lap of this Junior 2 heat race. Who's going to win this one? It's still up in the air. Smith is going to lead down the front straightaway, and Hannah Smith takes the checkered flag. Arbogast second, Haley third, and Starks fourth. Don't miss that Junior 2 feature. It's going to be a good one. Tonight, our Junior 2s are running for bowling passes at the AMF bowling centers. The winner of their class is going to get $25, and they're going to get 2 hours of bowling for up to 10 people. All their shoe rental included at the AMF bowling centers. Junior 3 are running for the same thing. Your top 3 are all getting a free game of bowling, and the top 4 are taking home money in each of these classes, each of the junior classes tonight. No extra entry fees, just pay $20 race, and most of the kids are going to make their money back tonight. We got the Junior 3s out on the track now. It's Brittany Vincent on the inside pole, Zachary on the outside pole, and Mason Lastra inside second row. Down the front straightaway into one. It's going to be Vincent, Lastra, Zachary. Down the back straightaway, Vincent, your leader. Lastra looks to the inside, going to try to take the position. Clears are going into 3. Now we're bumper cars through 3 and 4. It's Lastra high, Vincent low. Now Zachary's going to look to the inside going into 1. He's a little rough into that corner on Vincent there. She's not going to appreciate that, and she's going to pull back up beside him on the back straightaway. Vincent back to the inside. She's going to turn him sideways and say, you're not going to treat me like that going into 1. She gave it back. And they're side by side one more time. These are your 12 to 15-year-olds out here on the track. And they are going to battle it out. Vincent back to second. Zachary falls to third. Lastra is your leader. Something has happened to Zachary's cart. I believe that he probably needs to pull that thing in. Does not sound good. We're going to be 2 laps to go this time by in this Junior 3 heat race. Predator 400, you should be on the grid, and Southern Flatheads behind them. Predator 400 and Southern Flatheads. White flag out for Lastra. And your Junior 3 heat race coming down through turn 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Mason Lastra is going to be your winner. Brittany Vincent's going to run second. And whatever happened to Zachary, he'll still finish third. All right, Predator 400, Predator 400. You're coming out next. Southern Flatheads will be on deck, followed by the box stock 400s. We got a couple of Predator 400s here that want to race tonight. We're going to let them get some laps. You've got Robert Annis on the pole, side by side with Charles Smith. Southern Flatheads, you're on deck, followed by box stock 400. Southern Flatheads, box stock 400. Robert Annis is going to lead. Charles Smith is following. We've got Smith pushing Annis down the front straightaway. Say, come on, let's go. Southern Flatheads, when this one's over, you're coming out. Followed by Box Stock 400. Southern Flatheads and Box Stock 400. Halfway home, and is still your leader. Smith riding there in second right behind him. These are your Predator carts. These are 400-pound carts with the driver. They have a Predator engine on them, straight from Harbor Freight. Literally for $99, you can have a racing cart motor. They get around here pretty good. Always a fun class to run in. You'll see a few more of them out there when the 350 class comes out. If you've got an old cart that you want to get into racing, the Predator class is the way to go to get started. White flag in the air, one more lap for Annis. Smith looks to the outside. And off of turn 4. Robert Annis is going to be your winner. Smith there in second. It's like a sticker fell off the cart going down the front straightaway. Southern Flatheads are coming out next. Your Southern Flathead division. We're missing a few of them tonight. Couple guys taking a little extended summer vacation. I'm sure most of them will be back with us next week, though. One guy that won't be taking a break, though, that's Brandon Smith out there. He will, I think he'll be here every week. And Rob Wurst is out there with him. Wirtz is out there with him tonight. Both of these guys have won a feature event, so they're going to battle it out. I don't think that either one of them is going to get more than a few feet away from the other one this whole time. Down through 3 and 4, your leader on lap number 1 is going to be Smith. Sounds like Wirtz was having to feather it a little bit down there through 1 and 2. Smith was pretty much hammered down. Wirtz is just a little bit of a slide there. So on the track now is your Southern Flatheads. Box Stock 400, followed by Predator 400. Box Stock 400, followed by Predator 400. These are Briggs & Stratton 5-horse flathead motors, putting out a whole bunch more than 5 horse after all the work that these guys do to them. We let them run the open pipes and let them sing out here a little bit. We like to hear the old flatheads roar when they come by. Most nights you'll see 7 to 10 of these carts out here. So if you're watching at home and you've got a flathead, bring it on. These guys that are taking an extra break, they're missing out tonight. Got them a nice race surface out here. Flagman shows them 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go in your Southern Flathead heat race. Brandon Smith still leading. Rob Wirtz in second. Box Stock 400, you're on deck. Box Stock 400, followed by the Predator 350. Box Stock 400, Predator 350. And down the back straightaway one last time in this heat race, and your winner is going to be Brandon Smith in the Southern Flathead heat race. Rob Wertz will ride second. Coming out next, your Box Stock 400. Box Stock 400, followed by the Predator 350. Going to give that first call for Sportsman, too. Box Stock 400 rolling out. Predator 350 on deck, followed by the Sportsman. On the pole, that's Doc Deal. Been doing a little bit of drag racing. Now he's going to come back and run on the dirt with us. Doc Deal and Taylor Morgan bring him down to the grade. Doc gets shuffled through the middle there. Don Wolf in the 28 on that inside was right there on him. Wolf and Morgan going to go side by side down the back straightaway, and Wolf to the lead. Morgan's going to check up, look back to that bottom. But on the first lap here, Don Wolf is going to be your leader. Something's happened to Doc's kart here, not sounding good. Down the back straightaway, it's Wolf, Morgan, Horton, and Scott. Horton all the way to the bottom. Morgan stays high, and they line him back up. Down around one more time, and Don Wolf on his first trip here to the Bullring, looking pretty good tonight. We're going to be looking at halfway home here. Well, actually, that was our last lap. Doc was getting his halfway. Wolf is still your leader. Predator 350, Predator 350, you're on deck. Predator 350 followed by the Sportsman. Down the back straightaway coming around. Wolf is looking at 2 laps to go. White flag this time by Wolf, Morgan, Horton, Scott, Deal. Wolf slides by the lap car of Deal. And as he comes off of turn 4, he's going to get him a heat race win here at the Bullring. That's your winner, Don Wolf. Morgan second, Horton third, Scott fourth, and Doc Deal will bring it home in 5th. Predator 350, you're coming out now, followed by the Sportsman. Predator 350 is coming out now. On the track now, your Predator 350s. Same deal. They've got the the Predator motor from Harbor Freight, the 6.5 horse. These carts weigh 350 pounds with the driver. Couple of returning drivers in this one, just in different carts. You got Robert Annis in the 5A up there on the pole. Charles Smith on the outside pole. That's Papa Sig back there in the 28 on the inside second row, and Shelly Winfrey in the number 8, bringing up the rear. Lights are out on the track, and we're about ready to go racing. Off at turn 4. Annis is going to go to the point. Smith swings it to the outside, falls back in line behind Annis. Papa Sig having a pretty good run there. Riding in third, looking strong tonight. And it's still leading. Smith and Papa Sig and Winfrey rolling out the field. Sportsman, you should be on deck. Sportsman followed by the box stock 350. Sportsman, box stock 350, run what you brung. That's the rest of our heat races. And is still leading Smith. Flagman shows them 2 laps to go this time by in your Predator 350 heat race. Sportsman, it's almost time for your race. Sportsman, you should be on the grid. Box stock 350 behind them. Smith pulls up on Annis one more time into turn 3. White flag is in the air. Down the back straightaway, your leader, Robert Annis. Down into turn 3. Smith looks high. Smith looks low. He tucks in behind him, and they're going to run 1-2. It's Annis, Smith, Papa Sig, and Shelly Winfrey is going to be 4th. Sportsman, Sportsman, you are coming out now. Sportsman. I need those box stock 350s to the grid and the run what you brungs over there. Like only one of our sportsmen is going to make it to the grid. He's agreed to just do a green-white checkered and call it a heat race. No need putting extra laps on it right here. Getting those points, that's right. This is Dustin Mitch in the number 3. Dustin's the current points leader in the sportsman division. Won several features out here this year. Got a DMR powered animal engine on that cart. Dustin is one of our local engine builders. I'm sure he'll have some competition out there in the future. At least we hope so. We want to see some good racing. So with that, goes out there for the formalities, gets the win, gets the points. And we need the box stock 350s. Box stock 350 and run what you brung. You'll follow up those box stock 350s with the run what you brung. We're getting close to intermission time here. If you haven't gotten food already, the TZ Motorsports parts trailer and concession stand located out there on the outside of turn 1. You can see the lit up trailer. There's food over there cooking, cold drinks. Not much for a line. Plenty available. Had the 50-50 tickets over there. Should be someone walking around with them. Our 50-50 points fund. Half the money goes to the winner, half goes into the points fund. The more tickets you buy, the better the points fund will be at the end of the year. So buy yourself some 50-50 tickets. Out here now on the track, this is your box stock 350s. Flagman says, no way, I start the race. Overly got a little bit excited there. He was ready to go racing off into turn 3. And we are green flag. Zane Caleb to the point. Overly's going to fall back to third. He's going to tuck it back in line, though, and look back to the inside, try to bring it back on the front straightaway. It's Caleb, Vincent, Overly. We got a battle going down into turn 3 for that 4th position. The 23 and the 0, handing it back and forth. We got Taylor Morgan moving into the 4th position. Smith still on the outside there, trying to get that position back. Meanwhile, up front, Zane Caleb in that number 3 also. It looks familiar. He's a teammate of Dustin Mitch that just ran the Sportsman race, both DMR powered karts. He's being chased right now by Robert. Is it Robert? Robert Vincent. I had to make sure I got my Vincents right. That battle for third, though, they're all over each other back there. We've got Taylor Morgan into the 3rd position, Raymond Overly 4th. Charles Smith there, Charlie Smith running 5th. Caleb's going to be looking at that white flag this time by. Got himself a comfortable lead right now. He had a fast kart during Rumble at the Ring. Looks like he's returned looking for a victory tonight, and he's going to get one here in the heat race. Winner of your first heat race for the Box Stock 350, that's Zane Caleb. Robert Vincent second. Taylor Morgan third. Charlie Smith. Raymond Overly. And I don't have a name on the zero cart, and I should know it because he ran with us at the Rumble. I know it's Joe Lundy's cart. Unless Joe got back in. All right. Off of turn 4, the run what you brung. Scott Brogan in that 400cc Yamaha is going to take it to the early lead. You've got Taylor Morgan out there. Taylor is going to sign up for anything he can run. He loves to make laps. He's going to try to make some laps here, catch this club. Taylor Morgan, and then we got Tim Cheek out there in his champ cart. Scott Brogan's been working on that 400. I know that car pretty well. It comes out of our stable at TZ Motorsports. But Scott's got it, been working on it for us, and he has got it looking pretty good tonight out here. If you'd like to run the Run What You Brung class, it's pretty simple. Can you bolt it to a go-kart? As long as it's a go-kart. That motor that's on the one out front, that is off a 1977 Yamaha XS400. We'd like to see some more karts come out here and run in this class. Two laps to go here in the Run What You Brung. And a couple sparks out from under the 63 that time by. White flag in the air. And the checkered flag's going to be waving, and your winner in the Run What You Brung, the TZ Motorsports number 63, driven by Scott Brogan. That's one nasty cart right there, folks. Taylor Morgan trying to win himself about 4 championships this year. He's going to run any class he can sign up for. He's the winner of, or he's the second place runner here. Taylor actually signed up for open 4-stroke as well. We didn't have anyone else sign up for it, so if Taylor wants to come out and do a green-white checker, we'll give him that one too. We should have had some more people sign up for that one because, you know, does get a IHOP for the winner tonight. Run what you brung, running for some IHOP tonight. We've got 4 classes running for IHOP and 4 classes running for Pasta Fair. Got plenty of gifts going out this week, or this Friday night. Taylor should, if he does decide to come back out and make a couple laps there. Other than that, that's intermission for you. We're going to take a brief break here. Let everybody have a chance to work on their carts. We'll announce a time here in a little bit to let you know when to be back to the grid. While you got a chance, get those 50-50 tickets. He's either over at the concession stand or making a lap. Those 50-50 tickets, we'll do a drawing here before we go back green. We'll start back off with our rookies, and we'll be posting some lineups in the same place. Make sure you support all of our sponsors tonight. We have Uncle Donald's Farm is going to be has put up some passes for our winners of our rookie and our junior 1 classes. AMF Bowling Center's got some gifts for all the kids that run tonight. They're the top 3 in each of the kids' divisions. We'll be running for some free games. And the winners of the Junior 2 and Junior 3 actually get a 2-hour lane rental for up to 10 people with their shoes. Box Stock 350 and 400, along with the Predator 350 and 400, are running for Pasta Fair gift certificates tonight. Sportsman, Run What You Brung, Southern Flatheads. Y'all are running for IHOP. And I'm going to say, since we didn't have any Spec Clone 375, but Taylor signed up for the Open, looks like unless anybody runs against him, he's guaranteed a IHOP gift card there. Scorekeeper says she's looking for a ride for the Open class. Open 4-stroke if anybody else wants to go out and challenge Taylor for that IHOP gift card. As always, if you want to sponsor any of these races, we have trophy sponsorships available throughout the rest of the season. You can buy a whole night of trophy sponsorships for $150. Your name or your business's name will be on all the trophies for an evening. We'll also advertise on the internet, Bullring Live. You'll hear your name, all that good stuff. All right, we're going to take a brief intermission, and if you have nothing else to do and you're hungry, that TZ Motorsports concession stand is open over there. Outside of turn 1, and the parts trailer is open. Get those carts fixed up, and we'll announce here shortly when we'll be lining back up for the features. If anybody else wants some 50-50 tickets, I've got it up here at the tower. You got one last chance to come up and grab a 50-50 ticket. All right, we're going to draw 50-50. We only got $30 in the jackpot tonight, but $30 is still $30. I need a Genesis. You want to draw the ticket? We're going to let Genesis draw the ticket. Come here. All right. She's going to reach into the pot. She pulls out a number. I don't know if she can read it, so I'll read it for her. 328-884. 328-884. Somebody's running with their mom's ticket. 328-884. 884. 328-884. We got a winner. $30. All right, we're getting these lineups together here. Are they ready? All right, we're going to post the lineups. So that $30 goes to the winner and another $30 into the points fund. If you would like to sponsor anything to do with the points fund this year, we always have a banquet for our Marion County Speedway racers. That banquet is not going to be charged for like most do. We could charge you $30 a ticket and then put all that money into big fancy trophies or whatever, but no. So the lineup is posted. The lineup's posted at the tower. Your lineups are posted. We'd like y'all to start working your way over to the grid. We are going to run everything in order except we have only one Southern Flathead left. We're going to let him go out first, make his lap, get his points, get his trophy, so he can come back and run another class with some other karts and have a little bit of time because he'll be having to do a motor swap. But he wants to get to race tonight, and he don't have anyone else to race with. So we're going to let the Southern Flathead go out, make his laps. So make sure that you're looking at the lineup. So if you're, say, thinking you're in a box stock 400 and you got some time after Predator 400, well, you'll be on deck after that. So let's make sure that everybody is paying attention. We're going to do the Southern Flathead green, white checker to start it off. Then we'll run the rookies, Junior 1, Junior 2, Junior 3, and go in order from there. We still have, we've added at the end of the night, we've got the open 4 strokes that we've let kick in here. Got a couple of entries for that right behind the run what you brung. And the open 4-stroke is basically any of your clones, animals, anything like that. No real motor rules other than nothing bigger than a 13 horse. Has to be a go-kart type motor. So we'll start getting everybody into position, and we'll get this show on the road here. Start heading over to the staging area.
All right, Southern Flathead. Southern Flathead, make your way to the grid. Rookies, make your way to the grid, please. Junior 1, make your way to the grid, please. Time for feature racing. Let's go racing. All right, Southern Flathead, you should be in the grid. You'll be first out. Southern Flathead, you should be in the grid. Rookies, make your way up. Junior 1, Junior 2, Junior 3. Let's go racing.
You got Brandon Smith out there right now. The other Southern Flathead said no go for the feature. So Brandon's going to come out here, get his points, and get himself a trophy. He's going to actually go back, change motors, and come back and run the box stock 350 with you guys later on. So Brandon Smith is going to be the official winner here of the Southern Flathead. We went ahead and moved him up so he'd have a little bit of time to get himself changed over, get the motors changed over. Rookies, you are coming out next. Rookies are coming out. Junior 1, you should be on the grid right behind those rookies. Rookies and Junior 1. All right, you got your rookies on the track now. Rookies on the track. And we are under green. Here we go. Down the back straightaway, looks like Baldwin is going to be your early leader, followed by Sykes. Junior 1 to the grid. Junior 1 followed by Junior 2. We got the rookies on the track now. Baldwin being followed closely by Sykes. The battle for first is between these two karts back here, battling it out for the third position. Overly and Britt. Let's not forget to mention Braden Humphrey out there in the number 31, making himself some laps too. These are your rookies. They are 5 to 8 years old, running a red plate, red restrictor plate. Here at Marion County Speedway, they are approaching that lap cart. Humphreys keeps it low. And both your leaders clear him just fine. Britt looking to try to make a challenge on Overly. Two laps to go this time by in your rookie division. Your third and fourth place kart catching the lap car to Humphrey. They clear him to the outside. And we're going to have one more lap to decide this rookie feature race. Sykes to the inside, Baldwin to the outside, one lap to go. Down into turn 3, Baldwin your leader. Looks like he's going to be clean off of turn 4 and the winner of your rookie feature race. That's Joseph Baldwin. Elijah Sykes runs second. The battle for third. Overly's right there, and he's going to take the third position and let off a little early. Braden Britt was coming. And Braden Humphrey, number 31, he'll be fifth. On the track now, your Junior 1 division. Parker Haley going to lead them around to the green flag. And Taylor Jones and Ashton Garrett out there. Junior 2, I need y'all to the grid. Junior 3, you'll be behind those Junior 2s. Looks like we got one around down there in turn 2. Hung up there on the soft stuff. Get these kids to slow down a little bit while our track crew gets out there and gets Parker freed up. Junior 2 and Junior 3 here on the grid. We got the Junior 1s on the track now. All right, we got to try to get him slowed down and get him flip-flopped here. Parker is on the pole. We didn't get a lap in. We'll get a complete restart here. These are your Junior 1s. These kids are 8 to 10 years old, running a green restrictor plate. You'll see a couple of these kids cross divisions. We have what they call the bubble age. They can move up, but they can't move down. And we got them rolling again. And we've got a little bit of cone action going on there. We'd like everybody to not run the cones over if they could help it. We greatly appreciate y'all giving these cones and these tires a break. Your kart would probably appreciate it too. If you do find one of those cones and break something, though, you can visit the TZ Motorsports parts trailer. It's over there on the outside of turn 1. Along with that concession stand that is still open if you're hungry. Off of turn 4, your Junior 1's green flag flies. Parker Haley to the front. Taylor Jones going to pull down into second. Ashton Garrett right there with him. We got one around in turn 4. That's Ashton Garrett down there. We're going to get the yellow flag out here. And we'll get them all lined back up. If you found a quart of oil on the ground, that's obviously not yours. It did fall out of someone's arms while they were carrying their baby. If you could bring that to the tower, we greatly appreciate it. I'm not going to ask any questions. Just bring it to the tower and say, hey, I found this. Again, if somebody found a free brand new quart of oil on the ground, y'all know how much that stuff costs, and you would appreciate it if somebody brought it back. So bring it up here to the tower and say, hey, I found this on the ground. Down the front straightaway, your leader in the Junior 1 race, that's Parker Haley. Taylor Jones still rides second. Ashton Garrett is in third. We're going to wind through these laps in this Junior 1 feature event. Junior 2, you need to be on the grid ready to come out. That's Junior 2, you're on deck. Junior 3, you'll be right behind them. Junior 2 and Junior 3, make sure you're at the grid. All right, the quart of oil has been found by someone else with a baby. We had Garrett around down there in 4. He's had a tough night tonight. He spins. Two laps to go in the Junior 1 feature event. Parker Haley's got this one under control right now. Taylor Jones having a pretty good run out there too. White flag in the air for Parker Haley. There's a checkered flag. Your winner, Parker Haley. Taylor Jones second. Ashton Garrett third. If you lost a little walkie-talkie, we found one of those up here, or have one of those turned in as well, if you can describe it. Don't forget, the ice cream truck is down there by the power pole, right here off the back of the front straightaway, or behind the front straightaway. All kinds of good ice cream down there. Finishing up our pictures with our junior ones. We like to make sure these kids all get their picture taken, and the adults. For everybody watching at home that don't get to come out, maybe they get to see that loved one get out on the front straightaway and get their picture taken. On the track now, your junior 2. That means I need the junior 3s in staging. Junior 3 is on deck, followed by those Predator 400s. Junior 3, then Predator 400. And off a turn 4, this Junior 2 feature race is underway, and there are carts in every direction. Aiden, Sykes, and Smith into turn 1. Smith to the bottom after Sykes slides high. She's going to take it to the front. Sykes second, CJ Nelson third. You've got a freight train back there. Zachary's going to try Nelson on the outside of turn 3. They all go all the way up the track. Arbogast is going to try him on the outside going down into 1. Arbogast going to take the position. Arbogast to third, Nelson to fourth, Zachary to fifth. Arbogast pulls up on the back of Sykes, looking for a spot. He's going to look to the inside, not enough room there. Sykes holds the position. Meanwhile, up front, Hannah Smith is pulling away. Smith, Sykes, Arbogast, Nelson, Zachary, Starks, Haley, and Smith. That's your Junior 2 field tonight. They're halfway home, battling it out all the way around the track for positions. Sykes gets sideways. Arbogast had a run, but all he found was the back of him that time. Arbogast looking to the bottom. Sykes is right there. Both of them all the way up the track. Arbogast is going to look to the outside. While they're racing back here, Hannah's pulling away. Sykes has been loose off of 2. Meanwhile, Zachary makes a pass for 4th on Nelson. He's going to try to pull up and get back into contention here, as there's only 2 laps to go. That battle for second is heating up. Arbogast and Sykes really going at it. That's allowed Zachary to close a little bit in on him. But it's running out of time here, and ain't nobody catching Hannah Smith. She is gone. The race here is just going to be for second and third. We got Arbogast to the bottom. Sykes is going to try to hold on. They're side by side. Arbogast takes the position away from Sykes down through 2. He finally found the line. Hannah Smith running away, your Junior 2 winner. Preston Arbogast going to bring it home in second. Sykes third, Zachary fourth, Nelson fifth, Haley sixth, Stark seventh, and Smith, he's rounding out the field in 8th. Junior 3, you're on deck. Junior 3, you're coming out. I need those Predator 400s and box stock 400s. Remember, we already ran Southern Flathead, so Predator 400, box stock 400 to the grid. On the track now, your Junior 3 feature race. Mason Laster is going to lead him around in that 24. They're going to fan out down the front straightaway, and Zachary's going to take that inside line into turn 1. He's going for it all on the first lap. Got Vincent right there. She's going to look to the bottom. Down into turn 3. Here comes Vincent. She's not going to give him an inch. Zachary all the way up the track. And Vincent to the lead. Zachary's going to fall all the way to 4th. He's going to try to get back to 3rd. Gets back around the number 0. Zero's going to crisscross up, look to the bottom. They're side by side down the back straightaway for that 3rd position. Meanwhile, up front, it's Vincent and Lastra. They've leveled off a little bit here. We're going to see how this battle fans out. Now that everybody's leveled off a little bit, they can do some racing. We got one cone into the air. Vincent, she's got a challenge coming from Lastra. He's trying to set her high, set her low. He's swinging out a little bit. Is he going to look down this time? He's got the inside. He turns her a little bit sideways. He wisely backs out. Brittany's still your leader in that number 19. It's still Vincent, Lastra, and Zachary. I don't have a name on the 0 cart. Lastra to the inside, takes the lead. He's going to slide back out, though, and Vincent's going to go back to the bottom, and she's going to take it right back. It's Vincent, Lastra, the 0 cart. Zachary's out there sliding around in 4th. We still got a battle for the lead up here as Lastra's went back to the point. And off of turn 4 for the checkered flag, your winner, Mason Lastra. Vincent 2nd, the 0 3rd, 77 4th. Predator 400 followed by Box Stock 400. Predator 400 followed by Box Stock 400. on the track now. This is your Predator 400. Predator 400 is on the track. Robert Annis out front. Box Stock 400, you're going to be on deck. Box Stock 400, you're on deck. Robert Annis still out front. Annis and Smith out there. Your only two entries in the Predator 400 tonight. All you Predator 400 guys watching at home, where are you at? You're watching at home. That's where you're at. Somebody is sitting there in their air conditioning right now going, well, I could have been there, but it sure is comfy right here. Right now, you've got Robert Annis and Charles Smith out there just having some fun. They run out of the same stable. White flag in the air for Annis. Charles comes up, gives him a little bump. And with the Predator 400 race winding down, them box stock 400s need to be over there because down the front straightaway, side by side, Robert Annis by a nose over Charles Smith. Box stock 400, you're coming out next, followed by the Predator 350. Box stock 400, then Predator 350. On the track now, your box stock 400. On deck is your Predator 350 now, since we had no spec clones. Don't forget, we are trying to get the spec clone class started. If you have a crate motor, want to come out and run with us, we'll try to get that class going. We'll try again next time. Right now, though, we got our box stock 400s on the track. And that was not a start. As always, flagman starts the race. On the initial restarts, that hasn't changed in 100 years, but I guess we still forget now and then. On them after restarts, you know, you can do that if you're the leader. It's just so darn exciting out there. I just want to race like a hungry dachshund. And now we got him going. There you go. Horton's going to try to take that inside line down into one. Wolf's going to shoot back to the bottom, pull back up beside Horton. Wolf getting sideways. He's all the way around back there. He took a trip on the bottom of the back straightaway, and the caution flag is out. We'll get these guys lined back up here. This is your box stock 400. These are those clone engines. 196 cc's when they start. No restrictor plates in these ones. Big pipe, open clutch, 400 pounds. Pretty straightforward. These adults, they're kids. They might as well be kids. Wolf goes out front this time. Takes a little peek at the flagman to make sure that he didn't jump too far. Horton's going to set his sights on Wolf. Brandon Smith back there in fifth, making the challenge for fourth. He was our flathead winner. Didn't have anybody else to race with. Went back, changed motors. He's back to run. Wolf, Horton, Morgan. And you know what we haven't done tonight? We haven't said hello to Taylor Morgan's mom watching back in Mississippi. There goes your boy, Taylor's mom. He's in that 31 tonight. Taylor running that 31 tonight. 31 gifts. 31 gifts. If you need a bag or a purse, get a hold of Jessica Zachary. The official sponsor of Taylor Morgan's number 31. 31 gifts. Out front, we've got Wolf, Horton, Morgan. Smith giving him a run now, trying to catch him. There's 2 laps to go in this box stock 400 feature event. Wolf looks like he's got him covered right now. He's going to be looking at a white flag this time by. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Off of turn 4. Your winner. That's Mr. Wolf. Don Wolf. The run for second was pretty close there. Whoa, we have one spun around near contact there. We'll have to ask the flagman on that one. We need an instant replay, Bullring Live. I'm sure the guys know who finished where. All right, that was your box stock 400. They were racing for Pasta Fair tonight. On the track now, Predator 350s. Predator 350 on the track. Gonna need the Sportsman to come up there to the staging, and box stock 350. Too much running around right now out front. We got Annis, Smith, Papa Sig right there with them. All right, out here we still got Annis leading, Smith second, Papa Sig still riding there in third. Like an instant replay there on the box stock 400s. Charles Smith runs up there, gives him a tap one more time. Okay, we've still got Annis leading. Joseph Baldwin, if you haven't left yet, you did not get your gift certificate for Uncle Donald's Farm. And I got Parker Haley has one as well. Your winner of your Junior 1 and your rookies. Your gift certificate for Uncle Donald's Farm is up here. And if you finish top 3 in any of the kids' classes, you got a free game of bowling. Top 3. Free game of bowling. So come up there and get them gift cards. Miss Danielle's up here in the tower now. She can take care of some of these. All right, down the back straightaway. We're just going to go ahead and set Robert up down there for his third place finish. Charles Smith is going to take the win. Papa Sig going to run second. Hey, he still rolled right to his third place. That's Robert Annis. Winner of this one's getting a Pasta Fair gift certificate. Pasta Fair sponsoring tonight. On the track now, you got a couple of Sportsmans. We're going to get it rolling here. We got Dustin Mitch out front. All right, I had to get my names right, make sure I was saying his name right. We got Dale Rogers out there in the number 12. Dustin Mitch, Dale Rogers, running them Animal Motors. Box Stock 350, you're on deck, followed by Run What You Brung. Box Stock 350, Run What You Brung. There's only one lap left in this one, so Box Stock 350, we need you over there. Dustin Mitch is going to take the checkered flag in this one. Roger's going to ride it home in second. Box Stock 350, then Run What You Brung. All right, Box Stock 350 on the track now. Zane Caleb going to go to the early lead. Robert Vincent to second. Taylor Morgan into third. Charlie Smith fourth. Raymond Overly fifth. And I still did not get a name on the Joe Lundy cart. We got two of them all the way up the track. Overly and Smith. That's going to allow the zero to get all the way down in there. Charlie going to run it down into the bottom, try to get back up there. Meanwhile, up front, we've got Zane Caleb in the lead. Robert Vincent second. Taylor Morgan third. Back there, Overly and Smith side by side one more time. Battling it out. Overly runs it all the way around the rim that time. Up front, that battle is heating up a little bit for second. Taylor Morgan sizing up Robert Vincent, seeing if there's anywhere he can make a move. Morgan low, Vincent high. We're going to be halfway home this time by for your leader, Zane Caleb. Vincent and Morgan neck and neck. Morgan looking for any line. But Vincent checks over the shoulder, middle of the back straightaway. Morgan pulls up, gives him a little tap down in 3. Maybe not even a tap. It was pretty close. Now Morgan to the bottom. Side by side down in turn 1. Morgan takes a position. Vincent crisscrosses back over, goes back to second. Morgan's going to go back in low again. Backs off, sets low. This time he didn't have the run as last time. He checks to the high side. Changing things up a little bit. Morgan and Vincent battling it out for that second position. Morgan back to the bottom. He's around Vincent one more time. Vincent runs back down into the bottom, and he takes the position back. 2 laps to go. While they're battling back there, Zane Caleb stretched out a little bit of a lead. It's going to allow Morgan to pull back up beside Vincent one more time. Vincent's going to back off, look back to the bottom, try to make that move one more time. And now Vincent has the bottom line, but Morgan's got him clear as they reach the white flag. Down the back straightaway, Caleb with a pretty comfortable lead. All he's got to do is navigate 3 and 4. Checkered flags in the air, and Zane Caleb's going to take one home in the number 3. Taylor Morgan second, Robert Vincent third. The 0 is 4th. Charlie Smith 5th, and Raymond Overly brings it home in 6th. All right, we got our winner down here. That's Zane Caleb. Said he has someone he wants to thank. We're going to let him get the helmet off. If you ever want to thank anybody, just let me know. You're on TV.
I'd like to thank DMR, my uncle, and I'd like to thank GP3 Tire Solutions, Gary Peck. Awesome tires. Thanks, man.
All right. Thanking his DMR and Gary Peck, GP3 doing the tires. Being called a nerd. You got called a nerd? That's the things you can't hear on Bullring Live, so we'll just amp it up a little bit. Zane's going to take home some Pasta Fair gift certificate. His fiance up here on the front straightaway. He's eyeballing that Pasta Fair gift certificate. Coming home in second. And that number 31 gift cart. That's Jessica herself making sure that 31 is nice and clear. That's Taylor Morgan. If you need a purse or a bag, get a hold of Jessica with 31 gifts. We got Robert Vincent bringing it home in third. Him and Taylor were battling the whole race, putting on a show. Out next, Run What You Brung. Run What You Brung is just like it sounds. If it's a go-kart on regular go-kart tires, you can run it. So you're going to see Taylor Morgan go back out there with his box stock. Taylor trying to win 4 championships here, so he'll run whatever they'll let him on the track with. Coming out there in the number 63, that's the 400 Yamaha of Scott Brogan. They need to keep them rolling there. Those shifter carts are not big fans of trying to start from a dead stop. On the track also with his champ cart, that's Tim Cheek. Taylor Morgan taking a Polish victory lap a little early. I think he dropped something down here. Okay. Track worker back there handing whatever he dropped. If you missed the heat race, we had Scott Brogan out there on the TZ Motorsports number 63, that 400 Yamaha twin cylinder. You've got something creative like that, you want to bring it out and run in the Run What You Brung. We sure do love the shifter carts. A little bit of homegrown racing right there. What can you bolt to it? And hold on. We've had a few good ones out here this year. Usually have a few more in this class, but tonight, this is what we got. Just like to hear the roar of these motors. Taylor Morgan going to look to the inside. He's going to give Scott Brogan a run for his money. Morgan right there on him. He's looking to the inside. Taylor Morgan pulls up beside him. Brogan better get a good run here, because here comes Taylor Morgan one more time. It's a motorcycle motor versus a clone engine, and they are putting on a show. Taylor Morgan did not come to run second. He is going to make Scott Brogan work for this one. Those motorcycle carts are hard to handle. And Brogan slides up. Taylor Morgan to the lead. Brogan drives back up beside him on the outside. Oh no, Brogan gets around. Taylor Morgan is in the lead. Now Brogan's going to have to play from second. Taylor Morgan making some smooth laps here. Brogan is going to have to run the wheels off that thing to catch the box stock now. They are halfway home in the Run What You Brung. Taylor Morgan making these smooth laps now. I think he might have had a shot of nitrous putting that clone in between the last feature and this one. Give another mention to Tim Cheek out there in the number 1 Champ Kart. Making some laps with us here tonight. Taylor Morgan in that 31 gift box stock kart with just 2 laps to go. I don't think Scott Brogan's going to have enough time to run him down because Taylor is just running some laps right now. I don't think he's lifted. He is running the wheels off that box stock. He can hear Brogan back there coming. White flag is out. Taylor Morgan down the back straightaway into turn 3. Off of turn 4, and the winner of the run, what you brung, Taylor Morgan. Scott Brogan's gonna run second. And Tim Cheek third. They were running for some IHOP. I think Taylor Morgan really wanted some IHOP. He got him a free meal at the IHOP here in town. Tim, no, he's got a trophy down here if he wants it. right. One more little duel match tonight. We didn't have but 2 open 4-stroke sign up. Of course, Taylor Morgan signed up. It could have been a shopping cart race, and Taylor would have probably signed up for it. We love Taylor out here. Always puts on a show for us, especially right there in that run what you brung. He's got Zane Caleb out there now. This is going to be your open 4-stroke. If you have a 4-stroke that you have like a 13 horse, big blocks, all that fun stuff, that's what this class normally is. Tonight, we had a couple box stocks sign up for it because, hey, none of them big motors are here. I think Taylor's just going to do a one and done because he had just got through running the tires off of that thing. Meanwhile, Caleb, he really wants some more IHOP. Taylor let us know he was probably just going to do a one and done. This would be a great time for me to let y'all know if you do have a tab over at the parts trailer, please go pay it. If you've not needed anything from the parts trailer as of yet, now's your time. Hey, it's still open and will be for a little while. Still got some concessions over there. Probably a little bit of food left. Whatever you don't come by, I got to take home with me. Which is pretty good food, so I might just take it home with me. We're going to let Zane finish out his laps here. He paid his money, wants to race, wants him 2 wins in a night. And here comes Zane Caleb with another win on the evening. Again, if you've got an open 4-stroke and you want to come out here and run them, we have all kinds of classes. Check out the website, TZ Motorsports or Marion County Speedway, the Bullring Karting. That's where you can find all the information. All of our rules are posted there. Everything is pretty much there. If you need any information, you call me directly, TZ Motorsports. We'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We have a few people that did not come up to the tower and get their pay. We got a couple of them here, and we'll get them taken care of. And I'm going to go down here and give Mr. Caleb one more shot of, I believe he got some IHOP there. And we'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight to Marion County Speedway.